What's up guys, Football Peter here and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today's video is directed towards those especially who have hard times finding the right soccer shoes just because their feet are wide. For some reason, having a wide foot gives you a really tough time finding the right fit. Mainly because most soccer shoes are cut really narrow and only geared towards those with such a foot. So by watching today's video, I hope that I can give you some suggestions and some new perspectives on what you can try the next time you visit your soccer store. And not just that classic Copa Mundial everyone seems to settle for. First up, I have a shoe I like to wear myself. The Adidas Ace 15.1. Even though this is not the newest model, with the newest one being the 16.1, the 15.1 is great for people with wide feet. Just looking at the forefoot, you can already tell that the cut on these is made for those who have a little bit of a wider forefoot compared to your average foot. Now, not only is the fit already pretty wide, the upper actually consists of a kangaroo leather, the most premium leather you can even find in the soccer industry. And this will give you even more stretch. So if the shoe feels a little bit tight out of the box, don't worry about it. Play them a couple times and soon enough they'll fit you perfectly. Now you could probably give the 16.1 a shot, but the 15.1 last is a lot wider, and it's not even a bad thing that they're old. The reason being that these 15.1 shoes have gone on sale everywhere, online and in store. For example, the ones I'm holding in my hand right now, I actually got for $50 at my local soccer store. That's a great deal. So for those of you with a wider foot, give the Adidas Ace 15.1 a try. Now next up I have a Nike boot, not an Adidas one. Now personally I haven't made the greatest experiences with this shoe and I've actually made a video regarding it. But even if I find the upper to be uncomfortable, you may not feel the same way. And the last of them, no doubt in my mind, will definitely fit someone with a wider foot. And that shoe is the Nike Hypervenom Phantom. Both the first generation and the second generation Phantom, which I'm holding in my hand, will have a pretty good last to fit someone with a wide foot. So if you're able to find the first generation Hypervenom Phantom with, for a good price, definitely try to snatch that up and see if it fits your foot well. Just like the Ace, looking at the forefoot, you can already tell that, especially towards where your smaller toe is, it kind of curves out a little bit, making room for your toes so that they're not scrunched together if you have a little bit of a wider foot. And if you don't like this stiff synthetic upper like me, Nike has actually released the second generation Hypervenom with the first generation Nike Skin, which I really love. And it's kind of that dimpled texture, and it's actually really soft after you've broken them in. So you kind of get that leather feeling, not quite as soft as the Ace.1 kangaroo leather, but pretty soft and a wide last. Another thing is that these feature cutting edge technology with the Nike Dynamic Fit collar, something you usually won't see on a more classic recommendation for wider feet. And that was the Hypervenom. Now last up, we've got a brand that hasn't been in the soccer world for too long, but they've been producing running shoes, casual shoes, and so on forever. And that would be New Balance. Now many people are a little bit skeptical when it comes to New Balance, just because they have been producing soccer shoes for so long. But let me tell you, New Balance makes some great soccer shoes. Now New Balance currently has two different cleats on the market, the Fusaro and the Furon. The Furon is the more lightweight, the speed-oriented boot, which you can compare a lot to the Nike Mercurial Vapor, especially when it comes to fit, since they're pretty narrow. On the other hand, the Fusaro is a great option for those with a little bit of a wider foot. I've never played in these boots, but I've tried them on several times, and I always felt like they fit my foot really well without having any pressure spots, even leaving a little bit room on the outside. And my foot isn't really wide, but nor is it narrow. You even will have the option to buy the Fusaro with the kangaroo leather upper, so just like the Ace, they'll give you a lot of stretch and give you that ideal fit. So last on the list, the New Balance Fusaro. A great option if you feel like you've already tried out everything, since not too many people have heard of this shoe yet. So now that we've gotten through my 3 recommendations, let me know if these shoes actually worked out for you. And if you have some other recommendations, I would love to hear them, because if someone with a wide foot has already tried the Ace, the Hypervenom, and the New Balance and doesn't seem to like them, your recommendations down below could actually help that player, and that would be awesome. Thank you for tuning in this week, guys. I really appreciate your support. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy this video. Other than that, make sure to subscribe, because you'll be getting a lot of videos relating all about soccer and some helpful tutorials and tips as well. Other than that, I have nothing to say. See you guys next time. Peace.